Daddy,
Yeah.
spit a freestyle.
Spit a freestyle.
Yeah.
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. Aram pantam, aram panting.
That freestyle was whack.
Damn.
I'm trying to spit the Dylon freestyle. Hi friends, and welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Chantel.
I'm Dwayne.
And we're the Williamsons. And if you have seen any of our previous videos, we are doing a backyard makeover, which includes installing raised beds for a garden, a shed to studio conversion, and all other sorts of projects to beautify our backyard. And for today's video, we are going to be building a greenhouse that we bought off of Amazon.
Right? How high up do you want the post to be? That's what I need to see. Do you want it cut right at the edge? Or do you want a little
No, I don't want a little height because it's going to take away from the picket. Let's cut it right up here.
Okay, so that's what I want to see. You said a little bit over, right?
Yeah.
Do right there, just a little bit. All right. Dang it, man.
I love it. Needed to get it.
Oh, more you can do. I think you're standing too close. You want to step back a little bit. Use that leverage from that sledgehammer. You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. That's you. Yeah. To the top, Brandon. Yeah. No, not like you gotta, mommy, you gotta lift your hand up. Yep, like that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Just hold it right there, baby. Please. All right, you can let go. Yeah, it needs to come up some. All right, that's fine. Doesn't look bad.
No.
I just want it to be straight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And do its job by keeping storm out of there.
Exactly.
Straight. I like it.
I like it too.
Fun times. Things I do for love. Whew. Get out of there. Yep. You do one. I'll screw that in. And then we'll get the other side. Mama was over here doubting how this shit was gonna be.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, no, no. Don't even try to play me like that. So the greenhouse that we got from Amazon came in 2 packages, one with the polycarbonate panels and then with the frame. We decided to opt for the 8x8 structure that Dwayne and Brandon, Brandon and Dwayne are going to be putting together. Here are the pieces for the frame that we need to start assembling, and Dwayne and Brandon built this platform that the greenhouse is going to rest on. We also started putting up a fence around the raised beds and the mulch area to keep storm out, because every time she comes out here, she has a tendency to run and dig in the mulch.
Good morning, friends. So, I think the last you saw, we were building a greenhouse. That didn't go so well. Oh boy. So, we purchased this greenhouse off of Amazon. And I think when Chantel purchased this, we looked and it had like 5 stars or whatever. But we soon found out when we started to put it together that it wasn't a 5-star product. So yeah, we started putting that together, and the pieces weren't fitting. It seemed pretty flimsy, and just overall just sucked. So what ended up happening was I took it apart. I said, you know what, the hell with this. Let's just take this shit apart and get rid of it. So we're gonna be sending that back to the seller. It doesn't fit what we're trying to do, and it's a terrible product. I'm pretty sure she's gonna leave a pretty nasty review on that. So what we did do, or what I'm going to do, is sorry. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just finish putting up the insulation. I'm gonna take you around really quick because I did start on the fence. I did complete that. Unfortunately, that was done off camera. But let me just show you what we have here. And my plans are also to just, come out here and remove some of these rock, get rid of this stuff over here. But I did finish this fence, which looks pretty good, came out pretty good. The ground is uneven here, and we were having a heck of a time trying to get it leveled out so that we can get these raised beds leveled. I had to build the fence pretty much from scrap. I took a part of one of these panels, took these pieces off. So, pretty cool. Yep, storm's been in here. So it works well, and it's really just to keep her out, because she gets in here and she makes a mess. Not only does she dig, but she does little things like that. So constantly having to come in here, scoop up the poop, and get rid of it. But Chantel did start to plant, and it's coming out really, really well. So that's where the greenhouse was. Clearly we took it apart, no longer there. So she ordered a new one off of Amazon, and again, it's not that I don't want to build one. We definitely wanted to build one. That was the goal. I was going to build a nice, 8x8 greenhouse. The thing is, everything's so expensive now. So lumber prices have gone up, and the polycarbonate, man, those things used to be super cheap. Now, if you're trying to purchase any type of polycarbonate, hang on, let me just fix this so I'm in frame and top of my head isn't cut off. There we go. So now if you're trying to build a greenhouse and you're looking to get the polycarbonate, I think the lumber alone came out to about $700 to build this greenhouse, and that's just the lumber. The polycarbonate, super expensive. So with that being said, rather than spending, you know, $3,000 on the material and then building it, we figured we could spend, you know, maybe $500-600 and get one that we put together. It just, that one just, it just sucked. It was ass, terrible. So I'm gonna get back to putting insulation up, and we will continue from there. Now, most of it has been put up, and I'll show you in just a bit. But yeah, it was a nightmare. Over the weekend, it was a nightmare. Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate you guys who have recently subscribed. It means the world to us. And yeah, that's what I'm doing today. What are you doing today? Let me know in the comments. So like I said, I was going to bring you guys in here so you can take a look around, because I did say that most of this was done, and it is. Last video you saw, I came in here, I straightened everything up. No. It's back to being a mess. And it's only because I needed to use a lot of this stuff again, the saw and, you know, the tools, and did a lot of cuts. It started to rain, and obviously you don't want this stuff outside while you're using it, obviously, in the rain. So stuff came back in. But here, as you see, this, pretty much this whole wall right here is all done, right? All the way around here. Did all the way up to here. So it's really just these two empty panels here that need to be done. I need to, on this side, obviously, finish here where the fuse box is, and then I need to do the top portion, and this side will be completed until I get to the ceiling. On the other side, almost the same. This whole wall here, done. That panel right there needs to be done, which there's some insulation to do that. This is all done up to here. And then on this side, there's a couple panels that need to be done before we can say that this is completed. Got to do the middle part. And again, the reason I haven't done the middle part is because of this. I can just slide in between both rooms. So I'm kind of trying to save that for last, and then I'll get that middle portion of the building done. But it's almost there. It's almost there. A few more pieces left to do. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get those completed. And yeah, I know. I pretty much thought that this room was gonna be done within a day. That's the thing, when you're doing multiple projects, like, it's hard to, you know, really stay on task with one thing. I wanted to get the garden done first, really. And then when the rain started, I was like, all right, we can't work on the garden anymore. So kind of flip-flopping with the weather and doing what allowed it to do with the weather that we're given. All right, let's get back to this. So this section, for the most part, is it's almost done. go ahead and finish it up really quick. I had some insulation like stuck in my arm when I was doing this the other night, and it's so irritating. It was so itchy. Usually what I do, and I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but I just run my arm under some cold water, and that seemed to help it. I'm stapling. But yeah, I am actually happy that you guys are here with me. And it may seem strange. I know you're watching the video, but like for me, I'm legit talking to a camera right now. But just knowing that you guys watch this kind of makes it a little bit easier. So I'm hoping to get this all done within the next 2 days. And when I say all, I mean everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the parts with the insulation that I have left. And we're gonna have to make a run either Lowe's or Home Depot later on today. And that's where I'll pick up the extra pieces of insulation that's needed. But gotta finish this first, right? Of course, I run out of staples. Where are they? There we go. So the next thing that I'm probably going to be working on is I purchased a box blade, and I don't have a traditional tractor, you know, with a bucket and backhoe or anything like that. I do have a tractor mower, and I'm going to put this box blade together and see how it works. There's a lot of rock and you know, just it looks crappy. So what I want to do is pull that underneath the deck, and with hopes that it'll work the way that I want it to. But yeah, I'm gonna put that box blade together, and we'll see how it works. I mean, who knows? That might suck too. But you know, I'm gonna give it a try. All right. coming along good. I'm excited to be done with this. All right. And if you're wondering where Chantal is, it is pretty early in the morning, so she's still sleeping along with Brand. I got up fairly early. I always wake up early. I don't know what it is, but wake up early and decide let me come out and finish this up. All right. All right, friends. So I got both sides done. Got all the wall around me. Everything's done. Nice. Everything but the ceiling. Why? I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna walk over to the other side and I will show you that I got this side done as well. So we're all done in here. Getting dizzy. So the reason the ceiling wasn't done is I measured the beams in between and the beams were 23 inches. So me not paying attention, I grabbed a roll that was 23 inches. When I got home, I noticed that that freaking roll is for the attic. So it's about 9 inches thick, which means if I use that, which is this right here. Now I should have known better. Now if I use that, there's 2x4 studs on the ceiling. And by using the 2x4 studs with, sorry about the sun, with 9-inch thick insulation, is gonna be puffing out pretty dang bad. So that's gonna make for a difficult time trying to get that drywall up, and I don't wanna risk that. So I think what I'm gonna do is return that and we'll just go with the regular R13. I might have to double up because the gaps are so wide between the studs, but that's just what it is. Let's take a look at what Chantel's doing, because I think she's planting right now and she's trying to get some stuff in the garden bed. So let's check on her real quick.
All right, so the garden area is almost completely done. I think the last time we showed you, Dwayne mentioned that the greenhouse, there are some issues with the greenhouse, terrible quality, but this is what we have so far. All of the beds are finished, which we showed you guys the last time. They've been filled. We started filling each of the beds with the seedlings. So this bed has like the cucumber, beans, corn, cabbage. This one over here has some herbs and spinach, arugula. So yeah, everything is coming along pretty nicely. I know it's a little early to kind of get these in the ground. One, since it's a raised bed, the temperature of the soil tends to be a little bit warmer, and we do have some covers that'll protect them for the nights that it's supposed to get cooler, that may drop around the frost or below frost until April 1st, which is our last frost date for northern Alabama. So next up is to finish beautifying the fence. We need to just stain the fence along with the platform, and then this area will be complete. We need to also lay down some additional mulch because every time Storm comes outside, she has a tendency to dig up the mulch. So there's mulch all throughout the yard and we need to get that cleaned up. And it's so exciting because it's a lot of work. We have multiple projects that's going on at the same time, but seeing them come to completion is definitely satisfying because pretty soon we'll have both of our studio spaces back up and running.
Yes. So we're going to stain the
Fence
fence
and the platform.
And the platform. Hopefully that greenhouse will be here soon.
Yeah.
I gave them a little spiel already about
That
the crappy
ass greenhouse.
Yeah.
They can expect a review from me because that was just ridiculous.
So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of all over the place. And once again, thanks to the new subscribers. That means the world to us. We appreciate you. And we will catch you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
I smell doo-doo.
That's gross. That's because Storm got a doo-doo butt.